Round to the front, stand by. San Marco's the favourite way. Last look closing off at around the $4 mark on the fixed price boards. They're set and they're racing this time. Now one more began okay down towards the inside, and going forward underneath it was Milne Bay, who was nicely into stride to obtain the front. So it's now Milne Bay who leads over one more, followed then by Nisselroy to third, and then came Annihilation, who's pratted out and going forward, and with every bounds there in the centre, and Grenake's further back underneath them on the fence. They're clear over Man of Envy, and they've been followed by Eddie Would Go towards the outside of Curly Mac, Towel Token, Dangerous Dan, Shadow Roo a long way off them with 800 metres to go. San Marco is back next to last, and Kingaroy is last of all, and about 10 lengths off the pace setter Milne Bay, who leads the charge coming down past the 600 in front by a half length or so over one more, and to third up and around the outside was Nisselroy, followed then by Grenake, and then came Annihilation, and with every bound Towel Tokens Unleashing been tracked forward in the race by Shadow Roo, and San Marco is hooked to the extreme outside, but still with about 8 to make up. Inside the final 300 here, one more strides to the lead. Annihilation ducking and weaving with Man of Envy, followed then by Grenake, Nisselroy, San Marco, Dangerous Dan, Eddie Would Go. They're stretched across the track here. Dangerous Dan, Eddie Would Go, Nisselroy, but Dangerous Dan sprinted to the lead, and Dangerous Dan defeats San Marco, Nisselroy, Eddie Would Go. Followed then by Annihilation and Curly Mac. Then came Kingaroy, Man of Envy. Also one more, followed by Shadow Roo, further back in the field to Towel Token. Then came Grenake and Milne Bay, and one of the last runners in was with every bound Dangerous Dan. The 8 has won the money. He was on his worst behaviour at the start. Didn't even want to go. But he sprinted to the lead there. Geez, there's about 7 of them queued up at about the 100. And Dangerous Dan has come with
to run them down. Hopefully he stepped up to a mile where, even if how he comes out of the machine, he's going to be that another, Yeah. You want him no worse than midfield. No worse than midfield. When you're last like that, it makes it tough,
He's better over them trips for the smaller races.
Yes, and also, on the firm track, he probably never really let down 100% like he did the other day at Ballina. You see, at Ballina, he was able to travel well into the straight. Today, had to work, just to keep getting nice runs up the centre of them, and he works on pretty fairly for himself anyway. I still think a mile and also on a softer track, you see the best of him.
But in a smaller field.
But it doesn't matter like if it's 13 a mile. You want to get you want to have a really good horse who's straight enough to spot them 8 lengths to run them down, and that's just a problem with him at the moment. He's just giving them that much start. So unfortunately, that's how he races, and it's hard to change the pattern. Hopefully, he sets up to a mile where he won't be spotting them that much, and sort of not giving himself that much of a hard task. No worries. Thank you.
Good, Paul. How are you?
New 70 runs in a race like that for him. Can't quite get his way through. Oh dear. Ready to pull up, mate? That's a good ride like you, A little bit too much traffic for him to get through. Well, I'm not going to get through, but yeah, make ground before the corner, and yeah. And the same track. That's right.
Let a few go.
Well, mate, they've all had a shower at home. They've all had big drinks, massive drinks. The big bloke in the first, the second fucking sure about the other bloke going left a little bit. Holly's had a shower.